Yoga TV and to this beautiful spot right here in the city of San Francisco. Thanks for joining me on today's yoga adventure, and thanks for taking time for yourself. So come to the top of your mat, hands at your side in mountain pose, and then bring your hands to heart center. This is a 10-minute water-inspired flow. We'll move at a moderate pace. And as always, I invite you to please do what feels good for you. And wherever you are, I welcome you here to this beautiful day in California. So begin to tune in mentally, physically, right here in this moment, coming into your breath. On the inhale, in through the nose, sending the breath down to the belly, and on the exhale, out through the mouth. On the inhale, counting 1, 2, 3, and exhaling 1, 2, 3. Inhaling in fresh, new, flowing breath, and exhaling out any tightness and blockages. Inhaling fresh, new, flowing breath, exhaling tightness and blockages. You can stay with this breath, or if you'd like to build more energy and heat in this short practice, you can move into Ujjayi breath now, which is in through the nose and out through the nose. On the inhale, circling the hands up to touch, slight bend in the knees, and on the exhale, swan dive down to forward fold. Keeping bent knees to warm up the body and protect the lower back. Bend the left leg, keeping the right leg straight, and on the inhale, raise the right arm and exhaling down. Switching sides, bending the right knee, inhaling the left arm up and back down. Inhale right arm as if you're painting the sky with your hand and exhaling down. Beginning to open up the IT band and the heart here. Keep going for one more round. Coming back to forward fold and stepping back to plank. Engage the entire body and roll back to downward dog. Take 6 breaths here. Kindly greeting and warming up the body, pedaling out the feet and the calves. Spread the fingers wide and actively push into the index finger and thumbs, rooting down through the hands and drawing energy up. Please take a bend in the knees, coming down halfway and rolling the body forward like a wave into plank and circling up and back to downward dog. Feeling the energy roll up through the body and circle through. Let go of any rigid movements and embody the feeling of a wave here. Now please drop the knees down to the ground for tabletop, rolling through cat-cows to move every single vertebrae here, giving your spine the attention it deserves. Inhale and extend up, exhaling out all of the breath, lifting the belly button all the way to the back of the spine. Circle through a few more here and let the breath flow like a wave moving through you. Let the breath grow bigger and flow right over any thoughts we're hanging on to, breathing and creating space in the mind and the body. Tuck the toes and engage the hands and push back to downward dog. Walk the feet up to meet the hands and an easy roll up to mountain pose. Feeling each vertebrae stack up in the spine. We'll do a few shoulder rolls here. Inhaling and rolling the shoulders up. Exhale, gliding down and back. Inhale, press down into the feet and raise the arms up overhead for a gentle back bend. Hands to touch and flow down to forward fold. Halfway lift, elongating the spine and forward fold. Step the right leg back to high lunge and drop the right knee. Roll around in the hip here. Take the hands to the left quad for balance. Tuck the back toes and lift up to crescent lunge. Squeezing and opening the hands, bringing energy into the fingers here. Moving into dynamic crescent, drop the knee halfway and straighten the back leg. Drop and straighten. Inhale and drop the back heel. Exhale into warrior two. Inhale back for reverse warrior and exhale forward for side angle pose, reaching the right arm up and over. Moving into simple twist, spin up on the back toes, bring the right arm down and float the left arm up. Come back to plank and flow through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Up dog, lifting through the heart, shoulders back and down. And meeting back in downward dog. Walk the feet up little by little to meet the hands. Forward fold. Easy rise up to mountain pose and hands to heart center. Coming back to the breath. Circle the arms up to touch and swan dive down. This time, step the left leg back to high lunge and drop the left knee. This time, step the left leg back to high lunge and drop the left knee. Roll around in the hip on this side. Lifting the arms, opening and closing the hands, bringing new energy to our creative fingers. Tuck the back toes and lift up to crescent lunge. Raising the arms back up and moving into dynamic crescent. Dropping the knee halfway and then lifting up, straightening the back leg. Moving through a flow here. Inhale, drop the back heel, and exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale back for reverse warrior, gazing up towards the fingertips, and exhale forward for side angle pose. Reach the right arm up and over. Moving into simple twist, spin on the back toes, bring the left hand down and float the right arm up. Extending the energy through both hands. Bring both hands down to the ground, push back to plank, and roll through your vinyasa. Chaturanga and upward dog, lifting the heart, and push back to downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling here. Create a wave once more in the body as we ripple forward to plank, engage the core, and energetically push back to downward dog. A few more times here. Forward on the inhale and press back on the exhale. Walk the feet up to the hands once more and come into forward fold. Hinging at the hips here and opening up the sacrum. Please make your way to a comfortable seated position and we'll close the practice with 30 seconds of energetic breath work. Bring the hands to the shoulders and lift the elbows, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. And come into your Ujjayi breath here. As we inhale through the nose, turning to the left, exhale through the nose, turn to the right. Let your head follow your sternum and let your eyes move gently with your body. Let the eyes be easy, not attaching to anything in front of us, letting the gaze move rhythmically back and forth in one fluid motion. Ending with breath work, bring hands to knees and slowly roll back for Shavasana. Final resting pose. Letting go of any last bit of tension in the body. One long inhale and exhale everything out. Once more, inhale. I invite you to take a short, energizing rest here, relaxing the mind and the body. Begin to awaken the fingers and the toes. And when you're ready, roll onto your right side and gently push up to a seated position. Bring hands to heart center and bow in gratitude. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, and thank you for practicing today.